Hello, this is MV. This is a baseball for Windows Negro Legal Star game, and I'm doing this just to test out some of the Negro Legal Stars. I am going to start the ball game and leave it to Ernie. In fact, before I go there, some notable stars: Dobie Moore, Luke Allen, Turkey Stearns, Neil Suttles. I'm not sure which Brown that is, so I'll come back to him. Charlie Blackwell, Quincy Troop, George Creasy, and the great, in my opinion, my favorite player so far, beyond Satchel Paige, Chet Brewer. Pennsylvania, I don't know all of their players, but I'll learn. I know Ben Taylor is a great first baseman. Rap Dixon, and can play outfield. He's playing center field today. Biz Mackey, one of the great catchers of the Negro Leagues. Hines Jones is a strikeout pitcher, along with Chet Brewer. Sad story about Hines Jones. I think it's the same Hines Jones I've researched in the past. He sadly died after an alcoholic binge in the freezing cold. Judy Johnson is the third baseman, and I'm going to leave it up to Ernie. Let's hope this works. Game. There we go. The Monarchs are in blue, so just quickly change their colors. There we go. I'm going to hand it over.
Well, hi, everybody. I'm Ernie Harwell, bringing you Pennsylvania
Hilldale's
baseball. This is a national pastime on WAPBA, the voice of baseball in your home since 1951. We're coming to you from out here at the park, where the
Hilldale's
will host the visiting Kansas City
Monarchs. It's opening day. This one counts. The energy on the field echoes the excitement in the stands. One game series. The Hilldale's
take the field here in the first. Get your scorecard. Manager Robinson sends out his squad this way. Taylor at first base. White at second. Clarkson the shortstop. Johnson at third. Across the outfield, in left, it's Benson. And center, Dixon. And over in right, Thomas.
Mackey
is behind the plate. And pitching for the
Hilldale's
southpaw Jones. Decent control. He will be facing
Monarch.
Starter, right-hander Brewer. We'll tell you about him in the bottom half, so settle in. We're ready to start this game. Moore will start the first. A bat to watch. Moore knows how to get on base. Pitcher Jones eyeing Moore. Now he's ready. Jones brings it. It's blooped to short. Clarkson is backing up quickly. Stabs high to his right. And he hauls it in. One away. Well, here's Allen to hit for the
Monarch.
One away. A trusty bat. Allen knows how to get on base. The batter stands in. Jones gets set to pitch. Here's a pitch. It's a ground hugger to short. Clarkson gloves it. and easily throws out Allen for the second out. Two gone, first inning. Next to bat for Kansas City. Is a left-hand hitting Stern. Turkey can pound the ball. Stern waits. Jones is ready to fire it in. The offering from Jones. He pops it up. Taylor is backing up. He's calling for it. And makes the catch. 3 away. So the Monarchs go down to 1, 2, 3. Monarchs. Nothing. Hilldale's coming up. For the Monarchs. The Monarchs take the field here in the first. Here's how it lines up defensively for the Monarchs. Subtle at first base. Allen at second. Moore the shortstop. Creasy at third. And the outfield. In left, it's Stern. And center, Brown. And over in right, Blackwell. Troop is behind the plate. And on the mound for the Monarch, the right-handed Brewer. Here's White to lead it off. A right-sider. You can count on Saul. White waiting for Brewer. Brewer staring in, ready to work. The pitch grounded hard wide of third. Creasy just reaches it. Over to first. In time for the out. One down.
There's my man. Chet
Next
Brewer
up, Benson.
On the mound.
You can count on Gene. Benson knows how to get on base. Benson waiting for Brewer. Now Brewer ready. Now the delivery. Banged to left center. And it gets by Brown and rolls to the wall. Benson's heading for third. He's digging. They're waving him home. Here's a relay. Out on a close play. Oh, man, what a play. Moore threw a perfect strike to the plate. 2 away. Score that a single for Benson. Brown picks up an error. Now coming up, Dixon. A sure hitter. Batter set. Pitcher Brewer set to go. Brewer comes home. Dixon lashes one to right. Toward the gap. Blackwell races over it, but he won't get it. Dixon is going for 2, and there will be a play at second. The tag, safe on a very close play. Double for Dixon. 2 away. First inning, 1 on. Left-sided Taylor will bat next for Pennsylvania. Batting cleanup. A very steady hitter. Ben steps up. Brewer looking in at the target. Dixon extending his lead. He wheels and deals. Cut on and missed. Taylor goes down swinging. Side retired. That'll do it for Pennsylvania. No runs on 2 hits. The Monarchs made an error. 1 left. They waste the base runner. Monarchs due to bat. For Kansas City here in the second. Subtle, Brown, and Blackwell. Here's Subtle to start it off. Right-handed hitter to face Jones. Awesome power. Left-hander Jones ready. The delivery from Jones. Subtle shatters his bat. And the ball rolls toward Johnson. He guns it to first. And nails Subtle by a step. Part of the bat went farther than the ball did. 1 away. Brown is up next. A trusty bat. Brown. It has patience. The hitter stands in. Jones focuses in on the target. The offering to Brown. Brown piles into this pitch. That could be trouble. Thomas races it to the wall. Back. Picked clean. Thomas turned it into just a loud out. 2 away. It's now the port side swinger. Blackwell to the bat. 2 down. Charles can hit. Jones is ready to fire it in. The pitch, bang to right. It's in there. Thomas fields it. Blackwell starts for second, but he's quickly back as the throw comes into Clarkson. Single for Blackwell. For Kansas City, 2 outs. Blackwell on first. Troop walks up. A very steady hitter. Catcher
Mackey
sets his target. He comes home. Troop sends one to straightaway center. Dixon has got a bead. This should do it. He brings it down. 3 down. For the
Monarch.
No runs, 1 hit. They leave 1. No score as we go to the bottom of the second inning. Clarkson,
Mackey
and Thomas due up for Pennsylvania. To get it going for the
Hilldales.
Here, Clarkson, he bats right. You can count on Bus. Troop sets up. He wheels and deals, slashed into the hole. Allen to his left, he has it. Over to
Subtle.
The throw's off the bag. And Clarkson is safe at first. Allen picks up an error. 2 errors now for Kansas City.
Mackey
Is stepping up to hit against Brewer for Pennsylvania. No one out. Clarkson on first. A trusty bat. Pitcher Brewer eyeing
Mackey.
Now he's ready. First baseman
Subtle.
perched right in front of the bag. The pitch is on the way. Brewer jams him.
Mackey
Fights it off and muscles it towards shallow right. It drops back of first and rolls into foul ground. Blackwell hustles over, still after it. Now he's there. Clarkson rounds third. The throw comes into Moore. They're holding Clarkson at third, and
Mackey
is in standing with a double. For Pennsylvania, 2 on. First base is open. No outs. Scoreless tie. It's now Thomas the bat. He swings from the right side. You can count on Clint. Clint steps up. Brewer on the rubber. Infield deep. The runners take their lead. Brewer now. Pop foul behind first. Allen's racing over.
Subtle.
Is backing up. He calls him off.
Subtle.
Has it, and the runners hold. 1 out. Second inning. 2 on. Right-handed hitter Johnson gets set to bat against Brewer. Johnson, recently known as a solid hitter.
Beauty
Steps up. Brewer, foot on the rubber. Catcher ready.
Monarch
Playing for the out at first. The runners take their lead. He lets one go. Pulled hard. Down the line to left. Base hit.
Stern
Is chasing it into the corner. It's off the wall. He's after it. 2 runs will score. Johnson's going for 3. And there will be a play at third. Safe. Good slide. Triple from Johnson. So they score 2 on the triple. And the
Hilldales
go ahead by 2-0 here in the second. The
Hilldales
have 1 gone, 1 on at third. The bottom of the second inning. Here's a pitcher, Jones. Slim taking his first at bat of the season. Brewer is ready to fire it in. Infield deep. Johnson takes his lead at third. Brewer
brings it home.
Jones sends this ball airmail to left. Not deep.
Stern
Lopes for it into foul territory, and he makes the catch. Johnson is tagging. They're waving him home. Here comes the throw, and he's safe on a close play. Jones picks up a sac fly and an RBI. And the
Hilldales
now lead 3-0. Here's White coming to the plate. In the box now. Brewer poised. He wheels and deals. White breaks his bat. The barrel helicopters out toward short. The ball pops over second into shallow right. It's a base hit. And Moore feels what's left of the lumber. Benson's up. Brewer gets set to work on him. He cranks and fires. Jammed him. Slow roller beyond the mound. Allen feels it. Oh, trouble getting it out of his glove. Now he flips to
Subtle
for the out. That's 3 away. The half for the
Hilldales 3
runs,
3
hits, 1 error. They leave 1. And they have the upper hand.
Hilldales
Ahead 3-zip. We go to the top of the third inning. For Kansas City, it'll be
Creasy
Brewer and Moore.
Creasy
To lead it off.
Creasy.
A fair hitter. The batter stands in. Now Jones ready. Here's the pitch. Breaking ball. Cut on and missed.
Creasy.
Goes down swinging. One down. Next up, Kansas City hitter Brewer. Chet taking his first at bat of the season. He stands in. Jones looking home. Now the delivery. Brewer. It's a ground hugger towards second. White picks it up and flips to first. Routine. Two gone. Moore is the next hitter. Catcher ready. Now he comes home with it. Grounded hard wide of third. Johnson just reaches it. Over to first. In time for the out.
Monarch.
Gone. So the
Monarch.
go down 1, 2, 3.
Hilldale's
Over the
Monarch.
3-0, and they'll try to add to that lead coming up. Kansas City will now face the heart of the
Hilldale's
lineup. Dixon, Taylor, and Clarkson coming up. Here's Dixon to start it off. Batter waits. Brewer gets set to work on him. The pitch, fly ball center field. Brown roams back, plenty of room, and he brings it down. One down. Taylor up to hit. Taylor steadies his bat. Brewer focuses in on the target. Here's the delivery. Taylor nubs it in front of home. Troop pounces on it. Drops it. Picks it up again. And makes the throw to first. In time. And that's out number 2. Clarkson up there. Troop set. The pitch. Clarkson goes the opposite way. Down the line to right. Fair ball. Blackwell is racing forward into the corner. Clarkson's around second. He's going for third. Allen's relay not in time. Safe at third. Triple for Clarkson. For Clarkson is first. Triple of the season. Well,
Mackey's
up. 2 gone. 1 on at third. Batter waits. Brewer looking in. Checks third. He cranks and fires. Breaking ball. He pops it up.
Subtle
Is backing up. He's under it. And makes the catch.
Hilldale's
Go down. That'll do it for Pennsylvania. Nothing across. 1 left on. After 3, it's still 3-0.
Hilldale's
Here come the big guns for the
Monarch.
Allen.
Stern
And
Subtle.
Allen to lead it off for the
Monarch.
bats from the right. The batter stands in. Pitcher Jones eyeing Allen. Now he's ready. Now Jones pitches, hit in the air to center. Dixon takes 3 steps to his right, taps the glove. He has it. 1 away. Now at bat.
Stern.
Batter set. Jones will go to work on him. Jones comes to him.
Stern.
Laces it into the gap in right. It's a tweener to the wall. And
Stern.
pulls into second base standing up. 1 away. 4th inning. 1 on. Next up.
Subtle.
He's their cleanup hitter. Jones looking in.
Stern.
Stretching his lead. Popped high to the left side. Johnson drifts back. Back. He stabs for it and makes the catch. 2 down. And
Stern.
holds at second. It's now Brown, the bat for Kansas City.
Stern.
On second, 2 away. Willard waits. Jones will go to work on him.
Stern.
Edges a bit more off second. The pitch. It's a moonshot, right field. Thomas over. He's got lots of room.
Waits. Waits.
We copy you down, Eagle.
The moonshot.
And brings it in. That'll do it for Kansas City. No runs on one hit.
One left. They had a chance but could not convert.
Hilldale's top 3-0.
Well, folks, the Clouds have moved in quickly here in Pennsylvania.
Here comes the rain. The umpire's calling time.
And they're calling them in.
East side, west side, all around the town. Hopscotch and ring the roses, London bridges
Rain here
falling down.
in Pennsylvania.
Boys and girls together.
I've noticed the second base doesn't line up, so I have to learn how to move it. I've done it before. For some reason, I can't remember how to do it.
The east side of baseball.
And they're finally rolling back the tar.
We'll see if these pitches are still fresh. Let's play some baseball. Bottom of the lineup.
Thomas, Johnson, and Jones coming up. Here's Thomas to lead it off. The hitter stands in. Brewer gets set to work on him.
Brewer comes to the plate. High fly ball to deep center.
Brown is back on the track, reaches up and brings it down.
1 down.
Johnson getting ready to go.
Beauty
Steps up. Brewer
ready. The pitch.
There's a liner toward left.
Stearns
Is coming in hard. He can't get it. It's on its way to the wall. Johnson's headed for second. He'll try for third. Brown is over. He has the ball. Too late. Johnson ends up on third with a triple.
Stearns
Tried to make a sliding catch, but the ball scooted by him. And that's his second triple of the game. And his second triple of the season. 1 on. Pitcher Jones up. Brewer
prepares to come home. Monarch
playing for the out at first. Checks third. Here's a pitch. Bloop for the left. If it stays up, he'll get it. And it drops.
Stearns
Takes it on the hop. Johnson scores as the throw comes into second. So Jones with a ribby single. That was pitcher Jones who delivered, helping himself. And the
Hilldale's
now lead 4-0. White walking up the bat.
Brewer looking in. The pitch.
Fastball. Just inside. Ball 1. White ready to take on Brewer again. Troop crouched down now. Here's a pitch from Brewer. Swung on. It's a nubber to the left of the mound. Brewer scoops it up. Fires to second. Then he gets him. And White is on the fielder's choice.
That's the second out.
Here's Benson coming to the plate. Brewer set. The pitch comes in. Ground ball to Allen. He's up with it. Oh, trouble getting it out of his glove. Now he flips to Subtle for the out. That's 3 away. The line for the
Hilldale's
1 run, 2 hits, no errors. They leave 1. They add a little padding.
Hilldale's
Top 4-0. Blackwell, Troop, and
Creasy
the bat next. To get it going, Blackwell. Blackwell, good at the plate. Jones, ready. The pitch, that's high in the air to right center. Thomas goes back for it, up against the wall. Thomas times his leap and comes down with a glove full of air. A round tripper from Blackwell. So Blackwell has his first homer of the season. The
Monarchs
are on the board. Score 4-1. Okay, we have Troop, the bat for the
Monarchs
hitting from the right side here. No outs, a run in. It's hard to keep Troop off the base pass. Now Jones ready. He lets it go. Off balance swing. It's skied in foul territory.
Mackey's
over. Taylor, he's there at the dugout. It's out of reach. Strike 1. Troop stands in again. Jones is ready to fire it in. The pitch comes in. Hit to straightaway center field. Plenty of room. Dixon moves under it and takes it in. 1 down. Well, here's
Creasy.
one down. He'll wait for his pitch. Now Jones ready. Jones to the wind, right down the middle. Strike 3. 2 gone. 2 gone. Pitcher Brewer up. He stands in. Jones prepares to come home. The pitch, Brewer chops it toward Taylor. He backs up and plays the big hop. He waves off Jones and takes it himself for the 3rd out. The line for the
Monarchs.
1 run, 1 hit, no errors. They score, but still trail by
3.
after 4.5. 4-1.
Hilldales.
Kansas City will now face the heart of the
Hilldales.
lineup. Dixon, Taylor, and Clarkson coming up. To get it going, Dixon
Rap.
can be dangerous.
Rap.
Ready. Troop crouched down now. The pitch, breaking ball. Called strike 3. 1 away.
Come on, Chet.
1 down. 5th inning. Here's Taylor. Capable of some fine hitting. Brewer looking home. Brewer
Brings it home.
Taylor tops it down the 3rd baseline. It'll be a tough play for
Creasy.
the off-balance peg. Yes. Got him by a stride. Sweet play by
Creasy.
And that's the 2nd out. Right-handed batter Clarkson now walks out to bat. 2 outs. Clarkson waits. Right-hander Brewer ready. Brewer to the wind. Clarkson lunges at it. 3 down. For the
Hilldales.
3 up, 3 down.
Hilldales.
Over there.
Monarchs.
4-1. And they'll try to protect that lead in the 6th. We're at the head of the order for the
Monarchs.
Jones will face Moore, Allen, and
Stern.
Moore will start it off here in the 6th. He hits from the right.
Doby.
A strong hitter.
Doby.
Steps up. Jones poised. Jones winds and fires. Off-balance swing. It's skied in foul territory.
Mackey.
Moves under it. He has it measured and makes the catch. 1 away. Allen getting ready to go. He'll wait for his pitch. Allen ready. Pitcher Jones set to go. Now Jones pitches. Allen wraps it to the right side. White ranges to his left. The quick peg to first. And Allen is retired. And that's out number 2.
Stern.
The hit. The
Monarchs.
have 2 gone. Base is empty.
Stern.
Has a hit in 2 trips. Catcher
Mackey.
sets his target.
To the plate.
Way off the plate. That'll be ball 4. And a free pass from
Stern.
And that's the first walk issued by Jones. That was
Stern's.
first walk of the season. The
Monarchs.
have 2 away.
Stern.
Down at first. Right-handed batter
Subtle.
steps up to face Jones. Batting cleanup.
Subtle.
Good at the plate. Jones will go to work on him. The pitch comes in. Healthy cut by
Subtle.
He's out on strikes. That's 3 away. The half for the
Monarchs.
no runs, no hits, no errors. They leave 1.
Hilldales.
Up 4-1.
Mackey.
Thomas and Johnson due up for Pennsylvania.
Mackey.
Leading it off.
Biz.
Can hit. Right-handed Brewer goes to the set position. Brewer to the wind. Swing and a miss.
Mackey.
Goes down on strikes. 1 down. Now coming up, Thomas. Thomas good at the plate. Thomas steadies his bat. Right-hander Brewer ready. The offering from Brewer. Breaking ball. Ball 4, and Thomas trots down to first. And that's the first walk issued by Brewer. That was Thomas' first walk of the season. Johnson is the next hitter. A very steady hitter. Brewer prepared to work. First baseman Subtle holding the runner on, and Thomas takes off. The delivery. Johnson slaps one to the right side. Allen stabs for it. It's by him. Allen had broken for second, and he hit it right through the hole. Thomas moves easily to third, and Johnson collects a lovely hit. Beautifully executed. Third hit for Johnson in the game. Next up, pitcher Jones. Runners at first and third. One gone. And the fans are giving him a hand. Offensively this season, he's 1 for 1. Earlier had his second RBI. Jones waiting. Bat stirring slightly. Brewer looking home. Infield drawn in a few feet. The pitch. Swung on. Bouncer to Allen. Goes to second for one. Back to first for two. Double play. And they get out of the inning. That'll do it for Pennsylvania. No runs on one hit. One left. Hilldale's up 4-1. For Kansas City here in the 7th. Brown, Blackwell, and Troop. Here's Brown to start it off. Willard can be dangerous. Left-hander Jones ready. The pitch, slow bounder to the right side. White is there. He juggles it, throws quickly. Just in time, and there's one away. Blackwell is now up. Blackwell steadies his bat. Mackey sets up. The pitch, driven to the gap in right. Thomas can't get there. It falls in. Blackwell is headed for second. He's digging. The throw from Dixon. Slap tag. Safe. The ump signals safe. A double for Blackwell. Third. Safety for Blackwell. Troop now walks out the bat. Runner on second. One away. Troop 0 for 2. Now Jones ready. Blackwell moves another step away from second. The pitch. Wrap right back to the mound. Oh, he caught it backhanded. Turns. Fires to third, and they've got him in a rundown. Johnson runs it back. He flips to Clarkson, and they get him. 2 down. Troop has to hold at first. Creasy coming up. A dependable hitter. Creasy settles himself in the box. Jones is ready to fire it in. Jones cranks it up. Fly ball. Left center. Not too deep. Benson coming on. Reaches out. Can't get it. It bounds away from him. He's after it. Troop is around third. They're waving him in. Here comes a throw home. Here's a play at the plate. And Troop's out. Just missed getting in. Go to town. Hilldale's. They cut off the run. The coach was waving him on with 2 outs. Robinson has his boys running, but he comes up short here. For the Monarchs, no runs, 2 hits, no errors. They leave 1. They had a chance but could not convert. Hilldale's still leading by 3, and we'll go to the home half. Okay, folks, on your feet. Take a break for the 7th inning stretch.
Take me out to the ball game. Take me out to the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and Cracker Jacks. I don't care if I ever get back while it's root for the home team. They don't win, it's a shame. Well, it's 1, 2, 3 strike you out at the old ball game. Play on.
The Monarchs will face the top of the order here in the 7th. White, Benson, and Dixon. White will lead it off. He gets his share of hits. Catcher Troop sets his target. The pitch to White, grounded to the right side. Allen to his left, and it sneaks through. Single for White. Second hit for White in the game, and that's the Hilldale's 10th hit. No outs, 7th inning, 1 on. Benson is stepping up to hit against Brewer. Benson good at the plate. Brewer focuses in on the target. There goes White. Brewer brings it. Base hit center field. White around second. He's headed for third. Here's Brown's throw. safe. And Benson rounds first and holds. That's Benson's second hit of the game. 2 on. Dixon's up. Dixon has been up 3 times with 1 hit. Brewer focuses in on the target. The pitch, it's a brushback. Benson stealing second. Troop guns it down. And he's out. Late jump. White had ideas, but holds third. 1 away. Dixon stands in again. Troop sets up. Infield deep. Brewer watching White at third. Now he comes home with it. There's a little blooper down the right field line. Not deep. It might drop in. Blackwell has a long run. He gets there. White tags. They're waving him home. Here comes the throw. And he's safe. Slid around the tag. Dixon picks up a sac fly and an RBI. And the Hilldales add to their lead. This ball game now 5-1. Taylor getting ready to go. In the box now. Brewer looking home. The pitch slashed toward short. Moore jumps, hits over his head. Single for Taylor, and that's the 12th base knock for the Hilldales in this game. Now coming to bat for the Hilldales, Clarkson. Clarkson settles himself in the box. And here comes Monarch. Manager Robinson. He's asking Brewer for the ball. Robinson is bringing in Calhoun to face Clarkson. He'll lose the platoon advantage. So Brewer goes 6 2/3. He yielded 5 runs, 3 earned on 12 hits, 1 walk. He struck out 4. He's responsible for the runner. He can only lose it. For Calhoun, this is his first appearance. He's a southpaw. He's looking for 1 out. Calhoun is finished with his warm-up pitches. The umpire is brushing off the plate. We're ready to go. Left-hander Calhoun ready. First baseman Suttle perched right in front of the bag. The pitch comes in. Clarkson squibs it to the left side. A swinging bunt. Creasy charges it, picks it up, guns it to first, but Clarkson beats the throw. That'll be an infield hit for Clarkson. Second hit for Clarkson in the game. Mackey coming up. Mackey is 1 for 3, and he scored once. Batter up. Left-hander Calhoun ready. The pitch, slow chopper toward Moore. He charges it, scoops it, goes to first for the out. For the Hilldales, 1 run on 4 hits, no errors. They leave 2. They add a little padding. Hilldales leading by 4, 5-1. The Monarchs will have Calhoun, Moore, and Allen here in the 8th. Here's a defensive change by Robinson. Robinson is sending in Stevens. He'll be playing shortstop for Pennsylvania. Clarkson is out. Robinson makes a switch at second base. Warfield comes into the game replacing White. Catcher ready. Monarch. Manager Robinson looking at his score sheet. You can mark pitcher Calhoun out for the Monarch. Robinson not letting him bat. He's sending McNair to the plate. Switch hitter. He selects a chopstick and heads toward the plate. Calhoun pitched 1/3 of an inning. The line on him. No runs on 1 hit. McNair leading it off. McNair can get on for you. Jones gets set to pitch. The pitch, squibber in front of the plate. Mackey grabs it, fires to first. And McNair is retired, and that's out number 1. Now coming up, Moore. Moore can get on for you. Left-hander Jones ready. He comes home, scorched back through the box. It caroms off his leg. Stevens charges over. Bang, bang, play at first. Moore is out. A little shin burner. Jones shakes it off. He'll be all right. 2 gone. Allen, bat in hand. Jones is ready to fire it in. Monarch. Manager Robinson looking at his score sheet. Trying to make it happen. They're replacing Allen.
Mayweather is enlisted to hit for him. Bat's left. He grabs a bat, strolls to the box. Mayweather to face Jones. Jones prepares to come home. The pitch hit in the air to center. Dixon takes 3 steps to his right, and he covers it. That's 3 away. The Hilldales retire the side in order. Hilldales over there. Monarch 5-1, and they'll try to add to that lead coming up. Thomas, Johnson, and Jones coming up. Another defensive change by Robinson. Robinson is sending in Russell. He'll be playing second for Kansas City. McNair is out. Trent is coming on to pitch for the Monarchs. He'll bat second. For Trent, this is his first appearance. He's a right-handed pitcher. Here's Thomas to start it off. Trent takes a few warm-up pitches. He's rubbing up the ball. We're ready to go. Thomas gets in there. Trent staring in, ready to work. To the plate. Fly ball, left field. No trouble. Stern moves under it and brings it down. 1 away. Johnson up there. The hitter stands in. Troop set. Trent comes to him. Base hit center field. Brown is over. Scoops it up. And Johnson holds first for the single. That's Johnson's 4th hit of the game. Jones is up next. He stands in. Trent prepared to work. Infield playing in a few paces. The pitch. Ouch! Caught him in the leg. He couldn't get out of the way. He's rubbing that leg. Jones is in pain, but he seems to be okay. And he trots down to first. Warfield up there. Warfield ready to bat. Troop sets up. Trent rocks and fires. Lifted high to right. Blackwell chasing it down and takes it in. Both runners are tagging, but they're holding them as the throw comes back in. Now coming to bat for the Hilldales, Benson. Trent poised. Trent spins and fires to second. The tag. Johnson's back safely. Now Trent is set again. He delivers. Chopper back to the mound. Trent comes in. Picks it up. Fires to first. And gets him by a step to retire the side. That'll do it for Pennsylvania. No runs on 1 hit. No errors. 2 men left on base. They cannot add to their lead. Hilldales still leading by 4. The Monarchs now send up the heart of their order to face Jones, the 3-4-5 hitters. Stern, Subtle, and Brown. Here's Stern to start it off. Left-hander Jones, ready. Jones into the wind. Jones fans him. 1 away. Subtle up. Left-hander Jones, ready. Here he comes. It's drilled straight at center field of Dixon. He's there. Whoa! It's over his head. It must have knuckled on him. He's after the ball. He's at the wall. Suttle's around second. He's chugging toward third. There'll be no play on him. That ball was really smoked. For Suttle is first. Triple of the season. 1 on. Here's Brown. The Monarchs need to string something together right here. Left-hander Jones, ready. Infield deep. The pitch. Wrapped back to the mound. Jones scoops it. Fires to first. And that's the second out. And Suttle has to hold third. 1 on. Blackwell up to hit. Batter up. Jones comes set. Here's a pitch from Jones. It's grounded into the hole. Scooped by Stevens. The throw to first. And he's gone. The Hilldales have won it, spurred on by the disciplined leadership of Robinson. Jones has a beautiful 6-hitter. He picks up a complete game. Here's the line for the Hilldales. 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They leave 9 for the Monarchs. A run on 6 hits, 2 errors. And they leave 5. Jones gets his first win. Brewer takes his first loss. This was a 1-game series. The Monarchs move on from here for the Hilldales. Overall, they now stand at 1-0. They now have first place to themselves for the Monarchs. Overall, 0-1. That puts the wraps on this one. This is WAPBA and Ernie Harwell saying so long from Pennsylvania. Hilldales take this one from the Monarchs, 5-1.
Well, that was a disappointment for Chet Brewer. But Slim Jones, you know, I've been doing some reading while I was watching and listening and broadcasting. And I'm getting more and more fascinated with every player I come across. Their backstories are interesting. Slim Jones, sadly, swapped his coat. He had a battle with alcoholism, swapped his coat for some alcohol, and nearly froze to death, or froze on the streets. Later taken to hospital and died. But in 1934, he was the pitching Triple Crown winner. ERAs, strikeouts, and wins. 20 wins, if I recall. It was very sad, but he's such a talent. After 1934, he was never the same. But he did play in a, I think Monty Irving called it the greatest game ever played, or ever pitched, one of the two, against Satchel Paige at Yankee Stadium, with 30,000 people watching. Sadly, he lost the second game, if I remember correctly. But interesting, I'll get to know the players more. 6'6", Slim Jones. So another one of my early favourites as I get to know them. Brad Dixon's another one in centre field, as you can see. Played with him with Steve Tate's wonderful Action PC beta file, which hopefully will be released in about a month and a half, Steve, I hope. But I'll continue doing this as I let Ernie speak, and I'll do some research in the background. Those in the States, in the United States, who may watch this, thank you for that wonderful gift of baseball. I'm a soccer fan, cricket fan, baseball fan, American football fan, NBA fan, sports fan in general, really. And I love the fact that there are all these game makers out there, whether they be board or digital, that allow us to revisit or discover, in the case of Negro leagues, seems to get more and more popular. When I was into baseball in the 80s, there's very little known, statistically anyway. I think the players were known, but here we are like 30 years later, and they're in video games. Not just the management strategic games I play, but even in MLB, the show is debuting some players this year, which is amazing to see and well overdue. And I think it adds another layer of interest in baseball, definitely for me anyway. I've always known they exist, thanks to Bill James and his abstract, but I never paid too much attention behind, other than say Satchel Paige and Monty Irvin and Hank Thompson and Willie Mays and some of the guys that played in the late 40s and entered the major leagues in the 50s, like Larry Doby, as well as another one that comes to mind. But there are all these guys that played maybe a decade before, or a decade and a half before, in the 20s and 30s, that could quite easily slip into the major leagues back then. So I'm in the dead ball era as well, so it's really interesting. I found a new historical passion to follow. So